At that. Throw a few of these in here because I can. Oh, you won't make a improvement whatsoever. There we go. Oh yeah, it is purely defensive. Now, my specially defensive fleet that's driving around somewhere. I got no guarantees on that one. Because there's one in that one too. All right. Any beams in here that I didn't have already? Just do it like that. All right, so let's go back up and out of here. Another eclipse. I don't know if I want to. I mean, I guess I could fight an eclipse. I can use my eclipse versus their eclipse. Tritachyon there. Now we're good with here, right? Yeah. So we got Kashyyyk. It needs to be dealt with a little bit. So we got Fondor. I could get Camino would be an easy win. Camino would definitely be an easy win. So let me go over to here. Camino Prime. All right, let's go here, here, and see what they have in store. We're just putting down the rabble. We got. All right, here we go. Whoa, no, we're not good. No, hold on. I just noticed my supplies. That's not nearly enough supplies, and we're not gonna have enough. We need to go to a big boy planet. So let's go to the drive yards and stock up. There's another Death Star finished. Since you just got hit, that stinks for me. That's fine. Now go away. You just scanned me. Leave me alone or I'm going to open fire. Now, there's some supply. That's what we want to see. Oh, abort. Now you want to inspect? Of course not. Okay, now let's get back out there. Yeah, they were just stockpiling lots of ammunition out there, and it just accidentally went off, set off a chain reaction. Freaking nature, actually, and Alderaan. What they get for playing with weapons, they don't understand. So see, when we take Camino, that'll make it to where they only have the planet of Fondor left. And since we have the shipyards, they're going to be hard pressed to get anything that our forces don't intercept. So they're going to slowly bleed out. I don't think we can do anything about Kashyyyk. I could stabilize it a little bit, but no, I'm just, they've already got stability of 6. No. I don't want you to comply. Oh, we're fixing to lose all of our AI cores out there. You're supposed to not comply. Why? I know. Why would you comply? Where's the I want a non-comply button. That's stupid. Yeah, that's stupid. They took 10 alpha cores. Ugh. And no, there's no way I'd misclick that. You know what? I'm not happy with that. No, I'm not happy at all. Let's see there. Yeah. Urus. And I can just do that for here. Chef. Got that. My inventory. All right. So I just dropped this off. So I need to go pick up supplies and everything else I was going to. Colony threats. They're coming. Oh, so I have to do it before they get here. Okay. So we only lost a few minutes. That is perfectly fine. Worth it for to keep my 10 cores. So I just got to remember when I see that, handle it before they get there. Ooh. That would have really weakened my fleets, taking all that stuff from my extreme heat world. Hold on. before we do that, we're going to save again since we know I handled it. I'm going to reset again if they actually win. There's no way they should win with a... I think there's a Death Star out there at Horus. Yeah. A Alpha Cord. Whoop, no. You don't do that to me. I mean, I didn't. Did I? What? Yeah, they just went. I mean, and there are chances sometimes I've seen where you take the AI core out and it's like, no, I don't want to. I like it here. No, I'd like to. If you would get off me where I could turn. Bears, you behave over there. You're doing all right. Parkins. So if you don't move, I'm going to disassemble Johnny 5. I will shove you right into them. Demolition Derby, baby. So you're not one of my ships, so I don't care. Let's just some. I would control by AI cores. True, because after the battle on Naboo, they did make it to where they weren't just controlled by the Nemoidians and the ships anymore. They did. That's when they started getting the personalities like you see in, was it Rebels? Or no, Clone Wars, not Rebels, Clone Wars, and the other movies was because of that. They didn't all get the same upgrades, but they made it to where, you know, in case things were cut off, they wouldn't just shut down and just... What was it? After the war was settled, though, The Hutts bought most of the battle droids. And actually competed with one another to buy the most and the best. As Hutts do. You got the money, you gotta flaunt it. Alright, give me that. Or that. And we'll be fair, we'll take that too, so no uprisings. Wait, no, abort. That goes here. There we go. All right, so we got that. Shipyards, try to have better selection. You look fancy. No, you can't do anything. All right. Oh, I must be wanting to beat you up. Now, if you'll leave me alone, I would like to shop. Oh my, another inspection? Whatever. Y'all honestly do not talk to each other if I have to get inspected that many times. We need about 500-ish. There we go. They're gonna be stupid enough to pulse me again. Didn't think so. We're fine. I don't need a debris field. You're expensive too. Where are you at? Are you close? Oh no, you're up there. Never mind. If one of these pops up near us, of course I'm going to do it for the quick cash. But I should be getting what, around 500,000? All right, 600K roughly, almost each cycle. There we go. Chiss joined us now that I don't know what happened to make Chiss go to war with us. I didn't touch him. Of course, that's also why I keep that huge stockpile of war prisoners. Just in case. Ooh, wow. The Empire made it to the shipyards. I didn't see that one go through either. They're not probably going to take it. Oh no, my relations with the hegemony is going down because we're resisting. My special task force is fighting against the hegemony fleet. That's going to end well for them. Because that's got what? The Executor in it, the Terror in it, the Death Star in it, the Eclipse 1 in it. And then they have to deal with the rest of the patrol fleets that I have out there. And the Death Star that's protecting Horus. And the shield generator that's protecting Horus. Oh, you're fixing to die. I can't stand that. Yep, it's you, right? Oh, it was you. No. I would have left you alone if you wouldn't have done that. I want that. But you had to put your big boy pants on. All right, so I don't think this is worth the cost of the Eclipse. We'll just go with the... Because we're going to have a lot of fighters. Well, not fighters, but smaller ships. Who wants Coruscant? The Empire? The Empire does. The Empire starts with it. And then the New Republic starts with their starting system kind of up and below it because they, you know, Coruscant was still the hub, but they didn't consider that their capital. Just like initially, Alderaan was, I think initially, if I remember the things right, the books right, if that's still technically canon, that was also initially like one of the, what was considered the capital of everything for a while. Before Coruscant. Not sure if that's still considered canon. They actually don't have a, you know, they've got all their plans. They technically don't have what you would consider a capital, since the Republic is,
deactivating tractor.
I wish you could say it, a rebellion. So they were technically everywhere. They weren't a legitimate government entity. I mean, they had senators, governors, all that kind of stuff backing them, but not publicly. So they weren't technically a thing. New Republic, Rebellion, more than that. Now, the New Republic is after the war. The Republic, you reinstating the old ways with the governorships and the votings and all that. So I guess you could say like how it was before the what? Oh my, Mara. Like before the Galactic Empire, when it was still the Republic, so to say, not the Rebellion. Because the Republic in this you could consider as when it's still, oh my goodness, they are ripping into me. Let me that on, back up. Yeah, I know the shields are down. Best way to put it would be more of a, I guess you could say more of a NATO kind of thing, where, you know, everyone in it had their representatives and everything had to been voted on by all that. So, you know, when which would have been the Republic technically before Palpatine, Sidious, whatever you want to call him, took over. And then after the rebellion, you know, defeated the Empire mostly, or dethroned it, they went back to the old ways and reinstated pretty much all that. And where Coruscant was still the hub, they set up another planet, so that way it was like away from what they considered the corruption and the hey, remember when this happened here? Yeah, that was great. So to kind of move away from that also. Like, not to hurt anyone's feelings or step on any toes, but like you wouldn't want to make the capital or move, like, say, NATO headquarters or anything like that to like a gulag area or to asphalts or any kind of detention center. It'd be the same thing. It's like, yeah, we had a lot of issues here and bad blood and this. We're just, you still get to keep your prestige, but we're just not going to set up here. It's not, it left a bad taste in the mouth. Let's help back here. And man, that station really did a number on me. This, I guess, geez, oh, easy. The sequels were, I guess, I mean, they were okay, but at the same time, they had a very high bar set from, you know, Dark Empire and that kind of stuff. So, in all fairness, it was a pretty high bar that they had to work for. I don't know if you could have reached that kind of level or not. Lost a Crimson, that's fine. Nearly lost me. Alright, so we got that. We'll do it in evade a sec. What have you got down? Oh my goodness. You got 20,000